it's Naomi and welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today's video is going to be a tips on how to grow and start your YouTube channel. This video was highly requested by a lot of people and I've been getting a lot of DMs, a lot of comments with questions about YouTube, questions about starting, beginners, all of that. So I just decided that I'm going to just put it all into one video. Anybody that needs to come back to this, needs to take notes, anything like that, this video is for you. I put a poll on my story yesterday so y'all could put questions that y'all had that y'all want me to answer in the video. I also have other questions that I've heard frequently from other people asking, like this question has been asked over and over again. So I kind of set and planned out what questions to answer, what questions have been asked, which questions have been asked frequently, and main ideas and main points for starting a YouTube channel. So I'm going to get right into this video. I hope you guys enjoy. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and let's get into it. So I'm just going to start off with the basic, most frequently asked question, and it is, what camera do I use? This question, following along a lot of other questions, have been frequently asked, but I'm just going to get into the whole equipment and recording tips section of the video. First, I want to say, do not be pressured to get a camera. I started on my phone. A lot of famous YouTubers have started on their phone. Many YouTubers have started on their phone. So do never be ashamed to start on your phone and never be pressured to get a camera too soon. If you're not ready and you feel like you want to start on your phone, that is perfectly fine. There is nothing wrong with starting on your phone. It took me a while to get my camera. I think around about a year. I started YouTube November 2022 and I got a camera October 2023. So it did take me about a year and I was just like, okay, well, it's probably that time because I know I want to take this serious. I know I want to keep going with YouTube. So that's when I kind of was like, okay, now it's probably time to get a camera. So never ever feel pressured. When you're starting on YouTube, I definitely recommend using your phone first so you can get used to it. Get used to recording, making content and all of that. And then once you are ready and you feel like you're ready and set to get a camera, that's when you should. But when it is that time and you are ready to get a camera, or if you want to start on a camera, I use the Sony ZV-1F. A lot of people ask me what camera I use, but I also have a couple other camera suggestions for you guys that other YouTubers use. I use the Sony ZV-1F. There's also a Sony ZV-1 and then a Canon G7X Mark II. I haven't heard too much about the Canon camera, but I know a lot of people use it, and I know a lot of people use the Sony cameras too. I know a lot of beginner YouTubers use the Sony ZV-1F, but the Sony ZV-1 is really good too. It has really good quality. It is a higher price than the Sony ZV-1F. I think the Sony ZV-1F, they're both kind of pricey, but they're around $500 to $600. So whatever is best for you. But if you are starting on your phone, I definitely recommend recording in 4K 60. And to change the quality and the settings of your camera on your phone, all you have to do is go to settings, go to camera, then at the top where it says record video, just click that and click 4K at 60 FPS. I'll put a screen recording on the screen so y'all can see how to do it exactly. But when I first started on my phone, that's what I had my camera settings in, and that's kind of made the quality really good. A lot of other people say record in cinematic mode, but I honestly have never tried that, so I don't really know how it is. But if y'all have, let me know in the comments. The next question I get asked a lot is, what do I edit on? The software app that I edit on is Capcut, and the device that I use is my iPad Pro 4th generation 11-inch. I also have an Apple Pencil that I use to edit, so that kind of just works out for me. I know a lot of other YouTubers use their MacBooks. You can also edit on your phone. I've edited on my phone many times before, but I feel like the iPad works better for me. But it's honestly what helps you and what's best for you. Some other good editing apps is iMovie and Final Cut Pro. I know Final Cut Pro does cost and you can only use it on a MacBook. Recently the price for it has gone up, but I know a lot of YouTubers use that. I also use Capcut Pro for like my previews and stuff, for like the effects. I don't really use Capcut Pro when I'm editing my videos or anything. Regular Capcut also works fine. I use it all the time. Like, I don't really use my Pro features, only if it's for my preview and stuff like that. So a lot of people have also asked, how do I edit? And Do I have any editing tips? And I really can't give too many tips about editing or how to edit, because it's really what you want to do and what you want to cut out in your videos and how you want to edit. Everybody has different editing types, but for me, when I'm editing, I just cut out random pauses and random breaths and breaks. Like, for example, if I'm talking and then I just stop talking out of nowhere, that's like a part that I will cut out. And also with other things, like things that I don't want to go on YouTube and, you know, just personal stuff, just regular stuff like that, I will cut out, of course. But for the most part, it's really just random pauses and breaths. Usually when I mess up or like I stutter or anything, I keep that in there. But I feel like I've really grown into that, because before I would cut all that stuff out and then my videos would come out choppy, and I just really didn't like that. But it's all about what you think is best for you and the best editing style that you want for your videos. A lot of people ask, where do I get my music from, my non-copyright music? And usually when it's videos, when I'm playing like music in the background or it's like songs and things like that, I search up on YouTube non-copyrighted instrumental music and I put it like over the whole video. Like, I'll just let it play throughout the whole video, but I'll turn it down to like a volume 2 or 3. It really depends on like what it is and how loud it is. The loudest it should be is a 5 or a 10. It depends on how loud the music is that's playing in the background, but you don't want it to just be like super loud, like you can't really hear yourself talking and things like that, because the music is really loud in the back. Also with non-copyrighted like preview music or background music or overlay music, I just search up non-copyrighted R&B, hip hop. If you search up non-copyrighted music, a lot of different songs and channels will come up, and it's really like up to you and what song you want to use, what song you feel like is fit best for your video. But they have a lot of non-copyrighted music and different types too, like R&B, hip hop, jazz, slow, like anything that you want for your video, they have it. You can look it up on YouTube and it'll literally pop up for you. I do have a couple channels that I do get my music from, and I will put them on the screen like right here. Then I screen record it and I put it in the back of my video. Next is thumbnails. A lot of people ask about how do I do my thumbnails. And it's not really how do I do my thumbnails. It's really like for your whole channel, it's all based on what you like and what you want to do and your niche and what you think is best for your channel. But I will give a couple of thumbnail tips because I recently have started to get better with my thumbnails. But the editing apps that I use for my thumbnail is Canva Pro and Fonto. I used to use just Canva and Fonto, but I recently got Canva Pro to use the graphics on Canva. But I use Fonto for the fonts and to import my fonts. And I've always used Fonto for a really long time, so I feel like I'm really more comfortable on Fonto. But I use Canva for my layouts, like my grids, like the 4x4, you know, and then I go onto Fonto and I put all the like words, text, and fonts and everything on there. Recently, I've started to use Canva Pro for the graphics and, you know, for like the bubbles that y'all see in my thumbnails and stuff like that. It's really easy to find on Canva. Like, you just go to graphics and you just kind of look through them and you kind of put what's best or what you feel like fits best for your thumbnail. But I definitely recommend using Canva Pro because Canva Pro has a lot of varieties and different things that you can do with your thumbnail to make it really creative and make it really pop. Even if you can't, you can always, you know, work around it and be creative with your thumbnails, but I definitely recommend it. Another thing is with thumbnails, they are very, 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 very important. That is what grabs the audience attention. That's what makes the audience want to click on the video. So make them very creative, make them have lots of color, different colors, different backgrounds, different text, fonts, all of that. Make them outstanding. And even if they're like scrolling on their feed and like, oh, I like this thumbnail, I'm gonna watch this video, you know? Because it looks really intriguing and entertaining, and yeah. Next is video ideas. I know a lot of people ask like, what are some good first video ideas? So I'm just gonna give y'all my whole list of video ideas that I have in my notes. But for first video ideas, I definitely think Q&A is a good video. A lot of people do Q&A first. It's really just a good first video because it's getting to know you, and the people that are subscribing to you, they're getting to know you and you answering these questions about yourself and stuff like that. You know, it's like an intro to like your channel, and then even in the Q&A you can explain like what your channel's about and stuff like that. So I feel like that is a good idea video. Also with back to school, a lot of people record for back to school. I feel like back to school is really like a lot of people are looking for back to school videos, back to school clothing hauls, try on hauls, first day of school, like get ready with first day of school. You know, back to school video, I feel like that's a really good time to post, you know, your first video just to get you up there because it's trending and a lot of people are like looking for like back to school videos, so stuff like that. But also don't let that be like, oh, I should probably just start my channel when back to school comes around. Like, no, it's never a best time to start your channel. Whenever you are ready to go to post and record and edit these videos, that's when you should start your channel. When you feel like it's best for you and you're really confident in yourself and in your videos, that is the best time to start doing YouTube, you know? So like, it's never a good or a bad time to start your YouTube channel. Start it whenever you are ready. But I'm just gonna go ahead and read y'all a list of video ideas that I have. First is hygiene shopping. A lot of people like hygiene shopping. A lot of people like self-care, skincare, hygiene. You know, that's what kind of has become nowadays. Get ready with me for vacation, week in my life, self-care vlog, letting Instagram control my life for a day, after school routine, what I got for Christmas, winter night routine, fall night routine, spring night routine, summer night routine, travel vlog, Sunday reset, day in my life vlog, day in my life school vlog, spend the weekend with me, weekend vlog, maintenance vlog, recreating Pinterest outfits, shop with me at blank plus try on haul, a week of my school outfits, prep with me for my blank birthday, 5 a.m. morning routine, back to school Sheen haul, back to school clothing haul, week in my life as a high school student. That's kind of a good amount of ideas for even just for a first video, or for if you're running out of ideas for a video to post. I feel like those videos are very like popular. Everybody is different and everybody has a different type of aesthetic for the video, type of vibe for the video, anything like that. So even if it is trendy, even if it is popular, make it your own, you know, put your own personality, own vibe, own creativity in the video to make it your video. Just be yourself at all times in any video that you record. I feel like it's very important to show off your personality and like, you know, open up a little bit and be yourself at all times when it comes to doing YouTube, because everybody does, you know, have the same type of video, but people might like you for the type of person, how funny you are, your personality, or the type of vibes that you bring in the video, you know, like everybody is different. Do whatever is best for your channel and what's best for you. If you don't like hygiene shopping, don't hygiene shop. Do whatever you want to do for yourself. That's it. The next major question is how to grow an audience. A lot of people have asked how to grow, build, start growing an audience, all of that. So first thing I would say is promote your channel all the time. Like any chance that you get, any chance that you can, whenever you can promote your channel, promote it. On different social media platforms, TikTok, Instagram, Snapchat, Twitter, Facebook, anywhere that you can and any time that you can, promote your channel. Like even every day, maybe just an Instagram story or something. You can just put the link to your channel and be like, go subscribe, new videos coming soon, you know, stuff like that. That's like the main thing for me. Like I promote my channel all the time. And even on TikTok too, like whenever you post a new video, you can do a promo video. Like if y'all seen my TikTok before, I record like my preview and I'll post it on TikTok and be like, go subscribe, go watch my new video, anything like that. Just promoting your channel whenever you can is what grows your audience. Another thing with growing a bigger audience is when you're first starting your YouTube channel, I definitely recommend being consistent, because I feel like even if you don't have social media, having good thumbnails and being consistent definitely kind of puts your channel out there, because YouTube has this thing that's called impressions click-through rate. It's really the percent of people that's clicking on your videos, and that really just relies on your thumbnail, because if your thumbnail is really good, a lot of more people are going to click on your video. The higher your impressions click-through rate is, the more YouTube pushes your video out on other people's feed, on other people's coming up next, and that's how you kind of get more audience and more people to come and watch your videos and stuff like that. So making sure your thumbnails are good, and you're making sure your thumbnails are creative and they have lots of color. And also with being consistent too, is because when people see your channel and let's say they come off of that one video, then they subscribe to you, then they see you're being consistent with your channel and constantly posting. And the more that you post is definitely the more that you're getting a bigger audience. A lot of people ask how many times is good when you're first starting off to post on YouTube. And I feel like definitely once a week is really good. It keeps people coming back to your channel because they see that you're being consistent and you're constantly posting videos. And that also helps you gain more subscribers. Another thing people ask is how long did it take me to grow my channel? Everybody, like I said before, everybody is different. Everybody's path is different. Everybody's journey, everything is different for everybody. But for me, it took me about a year, and I know a couple other YouTubers say the same. Like I said before, I started in November of 2022, and around November, December time, that's when around that time is when I see my channel get more attention. But it also comes with being consistent and making sure that you're posting a video. You can't just post a video then don't post a video for 3 months. You know? And also for me, that did happen to me. I did start slacking around April 2022. I started slacking and I stopped posting videos as much, and I wasn't as consistent as I was before. So it kind of started to decline, but it did take a lot of time and a lot of effort and a lot of energy to continue to post and push myself to keep posting and being consistent with my channel. So it's not easy at all. The process is not easy. It does come with hardships, but you have to also continue to push yourself and push yourself to be consistent. Okay, I know I need to get this video out, so I'm gonna, even if you have to sit in the house all day, and I'm gonna edit this video because I know it needs to come out at this time. For me, when it comes to consistency, it comes with planning also. Recently, I started to plan on my videos before I record them, and that definitely helped me with being more consistent with my channel and making sure I get my video out on this day or this day, and I edit on this day. So planning definitely helped me. And I'm going to give y'all a couple of tips, and I'm going to tell y'all how my planning schedule is to maintain consistency for my channel. Basically, for me, what I do is I plan every Sunday. I plan for the week that's coming ahead, and I plan out what days I'm going to record, what days I'm going to edit, what days I'm going to post, so I can make sure to get my videos out on time and on this certain day. And planning on a Sunday, planning the week ahead, definitely helps me because it helps me see out what I need to do on this day, what I need to do on this day. Let's say I'm trying to post a video on Sunday. I'll make sure that I plan to edit that video every day of the week. You know, not really bunching up my editing in one day, but planning and setting it out to edit throughout the week definitely helps me manage my time and manage the best time for me to post a video. Also, when it comes to planning, I make sure I plan my videos that I'm going to record for that week on that Sunday when I'm doing everything else. So I definitely recommend getting a planner to help you visualize and see what you need to get done and what you need to do to make sure you get out your videos on time and to make sure you're maintaining consistency. And last, I'm just going to give a couple of tips that I have for you guys. And I've seen a couple of questions when people have asked about recording in public, getting over embarrassment, being shy, motivation, and other things like that. So I'm just going to give y'all a few tips that I have based off of these questions. One of the things some people have said is that they don't know where to start when it comes to YouTube. Like I said before, there's no good or bad time to start. You can start whenever you are ready, whenever you feel is best for you. Just make sure you're ready when you're ready to start your YouTube channel. But I definitely recommend when you're first starting off or you don't know where to start, I definitely recommend practicing recording and editing first until you're ready to start posting your videos. And once you're ready to start posting your videos, that's when you can post just once a week. Once a week is really good for beginners or starting a YouTube channel. Another thing a lot of people have said is that they're shy to record in public, or they're still getting over the embarrassment of their people from their school seeing or anything like that. I have struggled with this before. I'm just gonna give y'all the advice that I gave to myself. First, with recording in public, I've learned to just not care what other people think. And for me, when I'm recording in public, of course people are looking, but I kind of just told myself everybody's gonna look. Of course they're gonna look. I mean, you have a camera, you talking to the camera, but it's nothing wrong with that. If that's what you want to do and that's your passion and that's your goal to be a YouTuber, anybody else's opinion does not matter. I would tell myself that, but I wouldn't really feel it, and I would still be scared to record in public. But eventually over time, it's just you just stop caring about what everybody else thinks or everybody else's opinion, because at the end of the day, you're doing this for you. You want to start that channel? Go ahead and start that channel. So kind of just getting over the fear that everybody's talking about you or anything like that. It's really just stop caring about everybody else's opinion, because everybody else's opinion doesn't matter when it comes to your channel. Same thing with people from your school watching your channel or anything like that, and the embarrassment. I understand being shy, and because I was definitely in that position. But when I posted my first YouTube video, y'all, I didn't even care. I literally just posted the video. I didn't even think about what everybody else was gonna think. But it kind of got to me after the video, because people will talk about the video. But at the end of the day, I kind of had to just tell myself yeah, they're gonna say stuff, but it doesn't matter. It really doesn't matter. It's your channel. It's what you're doing with your life. Everybody else's opinion doesn't matter, because at the end of the day, this is your channel and nobody can tell you anything about what you're doing. So that's kind of what helped me I kind of just learned to not care about what everybody else thinks. But I've definitely been in that situation and position where like I was so worried to post a video, or I was so worried to record in public because people were gonna say stuff or talk about me. But it's just like, girl, don't nobody care. Nobody cares for real. Another thing is what gives me motivation. My motivation mainly comes from my supporters, but it also comes within myself, because I know being a YouTuber is something I really want for myself, and this has always been my goal and my passion, and I've been so passionate about being a YouTuber, so that kind of like pushes me to continue to post videos, because it's like, if I'm not gonna do it, who else is gonna do it? And also with my supporters always being there for me. And there are hardships definitely when it comes to being a YouTuber, but through those hardships and through those bad times, like I always have to push myself through, because I know this is something that I want for myself, and I have to make it happen for myself. Because if it's your goal, you're going to do anything to push yourself to accomplish your goal. Last thing somebody asked me was, what is my opinion on Reels? I used to do Reels, so I don't really have a bad opinion on it. I definitely feel like it will help push your channel out, because, you know, people see Reels on their like feed, and when they're just scrolling on YouTube Reels, like anything like that. When people see your Reels, they can go to your channel and they see that you post YouTube videos and anything like that. But I definitely recommend Reels, even just as a start. Even if you post Reels first and then get into doing YouTube videos, Reels is definitely a good thing, a good way to start your YouTube channel and growing your audience. I definitely think Reels is a good start to help you get used to recording content and reminding yourself to record content for your videos. Even if it's like a day in a life reel, like you have to remind yourself to record that content for that video. So then when it comes to like making YouTube videos and recording like daily vlogs and stuff like that, that will kind of help you get used to like reminding yourself to like record this video, or record this day, or record this content, you know? So I definitely think Reels is a really good start if that's what you want to post first, so you can, you know, get used to it and grow your audience and things like that. I definitely think Reels is a good idea. But that is all for this video. If you guys have any more questions, please comment them down below, or even you can DM me on Instagram. My Instagrams are right here. I see all my DMs, y'all, and I promise I get to y'all whenever I can. Even if I don't respond, my email is in my description too if you want to email me, because I check my email every day. I check my email literally every day. Same with my DMs. I make sure I respond to y'all. I make sure I get to everybody. Either if it's somebody telling me that they love my videos, I make sure I look at my DMs every day. So if you guys have any more questions, please let me know in the comment section below, or even DMing me, reaching out to me, contacting me. I will try my best to respond whenever I can. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And thank you guys for watching. I will see you in the next video.